I'm making light and I'm making a joke, right?
Yeah.
But I'm with Dewey because just as far as letting someone in, I would always protect myself because the people closest to me were the ones that hurt me. So I had like a boundary up and I didn't know that invisible wall was there. So you bump up against it. I didn't know it was there. I didn't know you were knocking.
Yo, you're not prescribed with the realest, or we say the things your friends won't say and your man gonna lie about. It's your boy Dewey, and we back in the motherfucking building, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hello. You know what I'm saying? So today, you feel me? It's really nice outside, right? It's some nice weather and stuff. Okay, it's sunny. Because what did you say about the
the sunrise?
The sunrise is rising, babe. Okay,
yeah.
And so today, you feel me? I'm sitting with two actually podcast moguls. We gotta say it. You know, I'm sitting with the booking manager, Miss Mixy herself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also sitting with, who am I sitting with, bro? Go ahead, shout yourself out.
Oh man, I'm Rob White, at Sincerely RW on Twitter from Lunch Break Productions.
Period.
Host of At Risk Therapy. So appreciate your time and happy to be here.
I like it. You know what? I didn't give you a chance to introduce yourself. My bad. Who else am I sitting with? Miss Mixy. Give him your rundown.
I'm Stephanie. I'm the one behind the camera.
Period.
The producer behind the show. You know, this is what I do.
Do all that.
The one that argue with Dewey every day.
All the time, bro. All the time.
I mean, he do too much, I don't do enough.
And that's it.
And we meet in the middle.
I like how you said that. You don't do enough. I like that. Okay, because period. So before we get started with the show, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Today, I want to know how's y'all's weeks been. You know what I'm saying? We about to go into a new week. It's Sunday, by the way. If y'all didn't know, it's Sunday. So we going to a new week. How's y'all's weeks been?
Man, so I had a busy week, very busy week.
Okay.
My oldest daughter went out of town with her, friend and family, and now she ain't never been away from me that long. Like, she's gonna be gone 8 days, and you know what I'm saying? I was in my feelings a little bit, you know what I mean? But I trust her. I trust them as, the family keep watch over her. But just people crazy and, crazy people in Florida. And that's exactly where she is. But she know what to do. She, strapped up the way she can be at 17 years old.
She got that
thing on her. You know what I mean? So it was just like really busy, like trying to get her ready and everything. But like work was good. You know what I'm saying? And I love the weather that we had this week. I felt like the days were sunny. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot done at home, like from a project standpoint.
Period, Pooh. What's up, bro?
Man, I just been really just kind of taking a break.
Okay.
Just kind of resting. We finally, Mercury's finally out of Grenade. So I'm really appreciative of that. The energy was a little wacky there. Y'all weren't anxious, a little restless.
Yes.
My loved ones, they've been keeping me in touch and they've been keeping me familiar with the energies, with all the lunar stuff that's going on, and some of it I can attest that it's true. So I was just kind of taking a break, just centering myself, being present with loved ones and family. So a lot of exciting good news, and in real life, not everything happens on social media.
Yes.
So I've been really grateful for that.
Okay, period. And you know what I'm saying? Speaking of what is it called? The retrograde?
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of the retrograde, I got a text this week. So my week's been great. You know what I'm saying? Going to the gym, still keeping that consistent. Had a episode with two therapists that was cool, was smooth. Last episode. So if y'all haven't checked that out, definitely check that out. So my week's been cool, but I did get a message. And it was funny. Somebody I hadn't talked to in a couple months. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
And the first message was, what did she say? She said, "Hope all is well." Retrograde, Mercury. The Mercury
retrograde.
Yeah, the Mercury retrograde made me text you, and I was sitting there like, that's a cute little spin the block. That was cute.
Yeah,
okay?
you left an impression. Nah,
sister.
Don't blame it on.
If you're trying to slide, just say that. If you're trying to come back,
I like the tact of it though. Y'all don't think that's creative?
Because the retrograde was not bringing people back together. It was bringing people apart. It was really literally like supposed to be time yet you take to have solitude.
Absolutely. But it brought her back to me. So that's all.
She wanted solitude with her man.
You know what I'm saying? So
she wanted solitude with man.
It was cute. Good job, sis. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? It was cute.
I like that. Yo, anybody using an excuse? I'm saying, I'm just kidding.
Just kidding. Blame it on retro. You feel me?
I like it though. Yeah, blame something good on Mercury
retrograde. But what if you don't
retrograde.
even know what a retrograde is?
I didn't. So that's why I was confused.
You had to Google it?
I mean, I've heard people say this be on Twitter, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's Mercury, it's retrograde, but I'm like, girl, what? Like, so I had to Google it, and then I was like, oh, like it gave me a little definition. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cute. That's cute. Sis.
You ain't never had a shorty like have you download the CoStar app?
I did actually.
Okay.
Yeah. I was on CoStar. Yeah, it's an app that basically it's one of them apps where like if like I compare me and you, it like tells us each day.
Yeah,
like,
who's
Dewey and
compatible.
Stephanie will be I don't know, reunited today. His energy will be like, it tells you day by day how you and this person will react, like what relationship wise, intimately, like it goes down the list. It's kind of scary though,
like birth charts, all that.
Yeah.
So you sent me a screenshot of it before?
I think I have, but it's scary because some days that shit be real though.
Yeah,
like it tells you about yourself in real time, and you be like, how the fuck is this? Yeah, and it gives you a notification. You wake up to a notification in the morning like, Dewey, today you will be. And then you go through your day and you be like, damn, that shit crazy. That shit
That's facts.
So yeah, download that app.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not downloading that.
Okay, so we talking about, ways to spin and shit. I brought Mr. Rob and Miss Stephanie to the couch with me today because you know what? We was having a conversation and I actually had a live one this a couple months ago. It's been so long we playing this episode. But me and Steph were talking about how in relationships, we always focus on the negative. Like it's always the negative. Like we always red flags. But today, you know what I'm saying? I built some well-rounded people to talk about green flags because I think it's important to recognize the good in you and the good in other people because we don't take enough time to do that, in my opinion. Do y'all agree?
I agree.
Indeed.
Okay. So, you feel me? Today for the game, put the waiting room. So, Rob, she's very familiar with the waiting room now. Your answers is going to tell the audience who they listening to. So, make sure you know what you're talking about, all right?
All right.
They're going to feel you. They're going to learn you from the game. So, this game is called Flag on the Play. So, what I'm going to do, we're going to go through a list, right? This can be red flags or green flags, a mixture of both, right? And y'all going to tell me if the flag is red or green and why. All right.
I like that.
So that makes sense?
I'm rolling.
Got it, Steph?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. So the first one, sending you random cash apps. Red flag or green?
Green.
Ching-ching! Rob, what you think? Random cash apps, boy?
I'm gonna go green.
You gonna go green?
I'm gonna go green because when women like you, they spend money like drug dealers.
They do. Yes.
Yeah.
Call me Ghost.
Yeah, go ahead and slut me out.
I'm gonna go green.
No, I'm definitely, and see, sometimes I won't even send it directly to you.
Okay.
I know who your barber is. I'm just gonna cash app him. So then when you go in and you try to
level.
go and pay for your cut, he's like, oh no, your girl already took care of it.
I like that.
That's next level. I ain't never had that happen to me.
I'm sending it straight to him with the tip.
Period.
Don't worry about nothing, babe.
But it's a surprise too.
Good.
It's a surprise in it.
Looking good.
I like that.
But I'm also gonna tell him, make sure you get my baby together.
Okay.
Like he better not come like, you know what I'm saying?
Don't come average and shit.
No.
Like, he needs to be
lining needs to be crispy.
Period, Pooh. I like that. Yeah. Listen, ladies, send it to our barbers, okay? Send it to him. I like that. All right, next one. Pulling up unannounced because they missed you. Pulling up unannounced because they missed you.
Red.
Steph, it's not red, bro. It's green for me.
Red.
It's green for me.
Depending on who it is.
Okay.
If I miss you too, then it's green.
It's green as fuck.
If I don't want to see your shit, I'm yelling through the ring camera. Skedaddle.
So
I'm not here.
Yeah, for sure.
Period.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
gotta have a ring.
Yeah. You get the motion and everything. I'm gonna say only reason why I said green is because I feel like, it's happened to me. I done walked out the gym and somebody's car had been parked next to mine. I thought that shit cute.
Yeah,
that shit cute as fuck.
Y'all like toxicity.
Yo, I've done it. It's a little toxic, but it's a little vibe because she's making that attention. She's making it known like that type of assertiveness. Like lets us know what type of time you on.
Exactly.
And it can be a big green flag. I've come home from work, shorty sitting on the porch or whatever, like been cleaning up the crib, busting down here, knock at the door. Hold on, pops. Let me okay. I'm gonna call you back.
If she cleaned up the crib, she had access to your home.
No, I was cleaning up my crib. I cleaned up my own joint. You feel me? So
I know that's why. Let it be known. Let it be known.
Yeah, because like they be trying to put dishes where they don't belong. Be trying to keep shit like nah. So if she knock out the door and I want to see you, then it's a big green flag. Come on in.
Tell us why you said red.
Safety probably.
Don't pop up.
Yeah,
I
can have something going on.
I have to sometimes mentally be prepared for
certain people,
for wherever is going on. Like, I mean, just people in general. Like, you just don't know what moment I am in my day. You know what I'm saying? Especially like if I'm just off work, I need a moment.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I need a moment. So you're gonna pop up and you're gonna look for me to be smiling, and I might be like in my quiet zone.
That's fair.
So like, give me a moment so I can kind of like, you know what I'm saying, get in the mirror like Issa, be like, kind of pump myself up, like, oh, he on his way, hey, he on his way, hey. You know what I'm saying? I might need a shower. Like, you just can't pop up.
You gotta
like,
get the Twitter
you
ready.
can't
You know what I'm
pop
saying?
up. Like, you just.
You can't do it.
I might have to throw my hair on. I mean, you just never know. Like, don't pop up. I'm gonna be looking like, you know what I'm saying, Whoopi Goldberg. Do not do it. Just don't pop up. Text me.
Don't pop up. That's good.
Yeah, you shouldn't pop up on women. She might be in the middle of her juice cleanse. You have to deal with the
you just
consequences.
never know. Like, we go through a lot in
a lot of
life.
shit going on.
Yeah.
But I can see how y'all say it's red a little bit. But for me, it's just like, now mind you, I don't mind seeing a person. So if you want to be like, yeah, I want to head your way. All right, that's cool. But that's like notice.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But I think if you just ring my doorbell,
it's giving coochie drive.
Because my
Okay,
kids
cool.
too.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah. Oh yeah, fellas, don't pull up on her.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
It's just a
It's
lot.
not worth it.
It's just a
like,
lot.
like think about what you wagering, like pulling up. You talking about like the kids. Like, I gotta get ready. Like it's a lot. Like it might end bad for you.
No, that's cool. All right, next one. Asking you to take out the trash because they simply don't want to do it.
Is that a red flag or a green flag?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's no flag because I'm gonna do that regardless. Because why is this trash still here? We we made sushi last night.
Okay.
Like this shit go out like after we clean up and cooking.
Like what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, like I'm confused.
What is it again?
So they asking you to take out the trash because they simply don't want to.
Like they asked me to take the trash
Yeah,
out?
he asked you to take the fucking trash out. Do it. Go do it.
I mean, I'm equal opportunity. I don't really care. Like,
So it's not a red or a green flag. Like what?
no,
what is it to
it's
you?
okay. It's just
It's a green flag. Then it gotta be.
I mean,
yellow.
No.
It's a
okay.
yellow.
All right. I got you, Dewey. I got you.
Okay.
Here's the green flag.
Okay.
Once you show up unannounced with the cleaning bucket, ready to get to it.
Okay.
That's the
You
green
like
flag.
that? That's green. Okay.
That's green.
That's
That's
green.
green.
I like that.
Yeah, get my
What
baseboards
needs to be
together.
clean? All right. I'm definitely gonna say if you just want me to do it just because you don't want to, I'm gonna say that's red. Because why the fuck you can't take out your own trash too? You know what I'm saying? Like that's something I, as a man, I want to do for you. Like I'm not gonna have you. Well, I have a quick story. Okay,
Story time,
we're
let's
talking
go.
about trash, right? So a couple weeks ago, or maybe a couple months ago, my time be off or whatever, right? But this one particular day, I was at this girl's house, and I just felt like we was like going through some things or whatever. So she kind of already had me fucked up, and so I just felt like I think you should take your trash out. And so she kept like, it was crazy though, because the trash was full as fuck, and she seen it, I seen it. Like one thing we was looking at each other like,
all right, I'm with you.
I see this trash, and you know it's here. So I was looking at her, she looking at me, and I'm just like, whatever. So she's like, can you get my trash? I'm like, nah, I think you should get it. She's like, what? I'm like, I think you should get it. I don't think does every nigga that come in here got to take out your trash? My trash wasn't full today. He was over here. Okay, well, I think you should take your trash out. I think you should take your trash out. So I'm really just playing, but she really grabbed her trash. She took it out, and I was like walking behind her while she grabbing the trash, and it was raining this day, y'all. It was raining. So she had to walk into the dumpster, and I walked to my car, and I was waiting for her to come to the car because, like, let's go. But, like, she definitely took her trash.
Yo,
You were being mean.
That was mean as fuck. It was
being
mean,
bro.
But it really bothered her very much. And I was like, why are you
should.
so bothered by it? She's like, I can't believe you made me take my trash out.
Well, because it's not who you are.
Exactly.
So
So,
it was
yeah.
you really just trying to be somebody that you're not.
Yeah,
and
I was being, it was giving very much mean as fuck.
And I bet you take the trash out every day now.
No.
Or every time.
he ain't
now.
been back over there since.
I have taken it out. Since. I was being nice.
Yeah.
So I was being an asshole. But yeah, so quick story. I guess that was definitely a red flag for her. Like that really bothered the fuck out of her. Like how the fuck?
Well, that's because it's you. It wouldn't bother her if it was.
And that's
a
my
nigga
problem.
Who don't take it out.
And that's
ever.
my problem. No, if that's a standard that you have, that
It's not a standard though.
But
it don't be a standard.
I feel like it should be though. Like that's one thing I will really.
I'm about to
argue
throw a flag on the plate, bro. You was tweaking, bro. Cause all right. So y'all going back and forth, right? So we know how it is when you get into it.
Mm-hmm.
So there was one or two ways to play that. Either you take the trash out, you come back in, you square it away, right? Or you take the trash out, you take yourself out with it, and you just bounce the fuck up out of there. But don't make her take it out in the rain, bro.
I know it's fucked up. I know.
Like even though you walking behind her, because now it's like kind of like you taunting her.
Yeah,
like
it was giving very much.
yeah, you
mean
got,
boy. It was,
yeah, you
very
can't
much fuck,
do
nigga.
that, bro.
Don't look away, Steph. All right, next one. All right. Look. So, never asking about your kids knowing that you have one. Red flag or green flag? By the way, you have any kids, Rob?
I don't have any kids.
Okay, cool. Steph has kids, but go ahead. You can go.
Yeah. Sometimes they fake the pregnancy though. Like they try to.
Oh, yeah,
they try
I
that
know.
move.
Yeah.
But no, I won't ask about your kids just out of respect. Our relationship might not be there yet.
Okay.
Because I think once you ask about the kids, like you're starting something that you may not plan to continue, and I don't want to get to know your kids under false pretense because now they're involved, and that's just not fair to them. It's not fair to you. So I don't want to give you like the wrong idea.
That's some grown man shit.
Thank you.
Okay. Steph, got
it's levels to it, and I don't know if it's green or red for me yet. I'm still
trying to
figure it out. But I think I have an expectation of if I talk to you about my children, then I feel like I've opened a door for you to ask about them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. If I don't speak on them, because I mean it's people who don't even know I got kids. Like you know what I'm saying. Yeah. That I talked to a guy. He didn't know I had kids because we just weren't there. Yeah. I didn't know he wanted to be there. Mm-hmm. He wanted a wife, but he wanted, the person that he was with to have, to not have children. Absolutely. So once he found out I had kids, he stopped talking to me. Mm. But you know what I'm saying? That's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. So I guess in my thought process with that is if I would like text you and I'm just like, they like, you say, oh, what you doing today? Oh, dang, you know what I'm saying? My kid just, you know what I'm saying, broke their ankle at school, got to rush him to the hospital. Right. If you don't ask, that's a red flag to me because I told you specifically, like I had to do something that like harm, you know what I'm saying, my child. But if you just like, hey, what you and your kids doing? Or, you know what I'm saying, you just bring up my kids randomly, it could be a little spooky. It could be a little spooky. So I think you really gotta play that one like smart. You know what I'm saying?
I can respect that. I think I've been in situations where I've kind of what you were saying, because we weren't there yet, I felt like me asking about your kid was kind of weird. Mm-hmm. But I also have been through situations where I'm like, I feel like in my head, I'm not asking about your kid enough. Like if I fuck with you, then I feel like it's important for me to ask about your child because that's your kid. You know what I'm saying? Like if I fuck with you on a level of like, I really want to be with you or I'm like really fucking with you heavy. Yeah. If I don't bring up your son or your daughter, that's showing like a lack of care for you. That's your kid.
But you don't have to bring it up all the time. Because sometimes we don't. Sometimes we want to forget that we have them.
What?
That's a real thing.
I'm just saying, like, sometimes we in fuck them kids mode. Like, if I'm just trying to be on some grown shit, and you come talking about, so, how Hannah doing? And I'm like, I
don't think about responsibility.
I done put this on, that on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
fuck about how she doing.
What?
I got that shit on right now. You worried about
what is he talking about?
Do you not see this new lingerie I got and you worried about this?
This Venti newest shit. What are you talking about?
That ass. So you like don't even.
So I feel like you really gotta just you gotta gauge it, and it is per person per moment. Absolutely. Like you really gotta gauge it, but like. You know what I'm saying? If you like, oh, I'm about to go to, you know what I'm saying, somebody's graduation. Yeah, okay, I'm going to shoot a message. Hey, congratulations to you and your son. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Mm-hmm. But just to randomly be bringing kids up, like you gotta play it by ear.
And it can get weird, manipulative, and all that other shit. But this is where I draw a line. Like if I'm drinking all the Martinellis, I'm gonna ask what's up.
About the kids?
About the kids, because they're gonna wake up now. I know juice.
But see the thing, okay, so then that's different too. If you're like sleeping and the kids are there, like,
no, they gotta be asleep if you're coming over. But yeah.
So next one.
Next question.
So next one. First to apologize when they're wrong. Red or green?
Green.
Green as fuck. I'm going green.
What?
Why you thinking?
Right, nigga, what's up?
I'm gonna go red.
That's a red flag. They're first to apologize when they're wrong.
Facts.
Why?
It ain't over yet.
What?
It ain't over yet. You trying to bait me to shit because
okay, I'm listening.
Depending on the level of infraction, like you might hear about this shit on Wednesday 3-6 months from now.
Okay.
So why are you apologizing now if you're not gonna keep that same energy 6 months from now? Because it bothers you. It's in the back of your mind, right? And so social media plays a part in like relationships or what have you.
Okay.
So like we're in a relationship, but my exes still follow me. You asked me to follow my exes. I was like, they ain't bothering nobody. Like it's whatever. I just brush it off.
Right.
And then you come back to me the next day, say, you know what? I was tripping. You know what? It's just social media. Whoop-de-whoop.
Okay.
But then you bring it up 6 months later.
I see where you're going.
You feel me?
Like, yeah, like don't apologize if it's going to still be a topic of
exactly.
discussion.
I don't think that's what that is, though.
100% though.
So I understand, but I don't think that's what we're saying here. We're saying somebody is emotionally intelligent enough to recognize when they are wrong and then apologize and actually move on from it.
So if we're talking about accountability, then like somebody that's able to be accountable, red flag or green flag. That's basically what she's saying.
Unicorn.
I do it all the time. So purple, green, red, purple, yellow.
Yeah. So you don't see that a lot is what you basically saying. How long did it take somebody to apologize?
Probably about 2-3 weeks.
Really?
That's a really long time.
I need my apology ASAP. So I'm gonna need it after. If you're not gonna give me to me this conversation, our next conversation we have, I'm gonna probably bring it up again. Like, because one thing for sure, two things for certain, when you get into it with somebody, they always do, like you said, they always come back with what you did. And so in this situation, what I did, I also took accountability, or I apologized. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you should give me that same type of respect, period. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But sometimes a person, I don't think apologies should take like 3 weeks, but I don't think they should take 3 days either. I feel like sometimes you, in that moment, it depends on the conversation. Like, are we arguing? Because that's something I'm not doing.
Right.
Like, we can have a discussion. I may not agree, but then I might go to sleep. I might have a conversation with a friend who gets me to see it from a different view. And then I come back like, oh, okay, I see what you were saying.
Okay.
But sometimes in that moment, I recognize that, yes, I am wrong. And I'm going to tell you that. Like, oh, okay, I see where you're coming from. Yeah, I didn't see it that way.
Right.
My bad. I'm wrong. But on the flip side, sometimes it takes you, you know what I'm saying, a little minute to see it because you only know from your eyes. Like, that's how you grown up.
That's
like,
fair.
So I don't think we should rush them, but I think 3 weeks might be a lot.
Did be a little long.
But this is what makes the showing up unannounced a green flag, because she showed up unannounced to apologize. So it worked out.
Oh, okay, so that is great. Well,
I like that.
Did she come with flowers and food?
She came with food.
Okay.
Do men like flowers?
I do.
You do?
I mean, I don't like, now that I seen that like TikTok like 2 months ago, like niggas give niggas flowers too. You seen that one or the TikTok?
I haven't seen that one.
Some
no.
video about niggas
give me
deserve
flowers,
flowers too. And so then this girl got me flowers, and I was like, oh, this is so cute. I mean, I'm giving them to my grandma regardless, babe. But like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna sit down here. But I do think that that's a gesture that I can accept that.
I would like flowers. I would like, there are also variations of flowers.
Coochie. You go with the coochie.
You know what I'm saying?
That's enough.
It's some things she can do a little.
No, let Steph tell her she feel like coochie ain't enough.
No,
Like-
if you're apologizing, you definitely got to do the ponytail helicopter.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Absolutely.
The what?
The ponytail helicopter.
For those that don't understand what a ponytail helicopter is, can you break it down just
Oral sex.
Oral sex. Okay.
Very, very enthusiastically.
Okay. Period. Like you need energy. You need everything.
Yeah, I
coming with
need
that
aggressively. Yeah, just very athletic. All different type of angles and shit.
But on the flip, but I don't know that that's my apology if that's my everyday. Like if I come like that all the time, you're not gonna think that you're not gonna
It's
be.
not gonna be
it's
an
not- you're not
apology.
gonna be thinking it's sorry.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be sorry.
So if you always giving that gut, he not going. I mean, that's just normal.
So then what
We
happens?
love that. That's we love that type of energy.
Yeah, but I'm saying, how do I apologize?
Yeah,
I
facts.
just got to say sorry.
Period.
Won't do it
But hold
again.
on, bring that athleticism too.
Yeah.
Bring that athleticism. My bad.
I don't know. Give me flowers while you do it.
I don't like flowers, so like,
So you don't-
so in my mind, I had to be conscious. That's why I asked if men like flowers, because I would have to make a conscious decision
Absolutely.
to go purchase them because I don't want them.
You don't give a fuck.
I don't want them.
Okay.
They die. I don't like things that die quickly.
Yeah, well, you can bring me some flowers. So the next
Okay,
one is
gotcha.
randomly asking to use protection when y'all usually fuck raw. Is it a red flag or green flag? They randomly ask to use protection.
What's darker than red? Black. That's a black
Something
flag.
shit. That shit
It's a black
is
flag.
fucking red as hell.
It's a crimson flag for shit show.
Definitely, like,
Because why?
Roll
how
Tide.
would you feel?
Honestly, how would you feel? Like, say y'all been
What if she
fucking.
ovulating though?
You gotta communicate that. Like, I really would feel fucked up. I would feel like you're
might be ovulating.
playing in my face. You know what I'm saying?
It's because sometimes like we'll fuck and like you'll fuck a girl until like having her period. Not to be too graphic. Like shit get crazy.
Right.
So if you just out the blue just want to use a condom, I'm stopping all activities. Yo, we got cease and desist right now. slow all this down. I was like, no, hey, yo, Alexa, lights on, everything. Excuse me. Well, what's going on? Anything you want to inform me about?
Yeah.
Cause why? I'm confused.
But what if you was sleeping with somebody else and she found out?
Ooh.
That's a good one. Okay, Steph. Come with the
I mean, I'm just
bullshit.
saying, like, because men always think like, oh, she want to use something
She up to
because
some
she
shit,
been, fucking. No, sir, I heard about you.
Okay, so if you heard about me, why haven't you said nothing yet?
Yeah.
Because I'm playing games. I'm playing the same games you playing. I'm just playing it. I'm playing chess while you playing checkers.
Period. So you're trying to entice me a little bit.
A little bit.
So when I ask you like, why the fuck are we using this condom? You're gonna be like, oh, because you're fucking that bitch. I know you're fucking.
That would be crazy.
Yeah. That's a good time. That's a good time to bring it up, y'all.
That would be so crazy.
If you trying to get a little spicy,
chill.
if you trying to get a little spicy,
you give them a red flag. You're supposed to be talking about green ones.
I'm just saying, if you trying to get a little spicy, that's the perfect
what you're
time.
gonna do.
Yo.
That's gonna be a real.
Nah, she playing different. She playing different.
All right, so we're gonna take a break with the game, right? So that's the waiting room. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep going. We can go back and forth to a couple more things because on live, I got a couple more in the queue that people gave me. All right, but right now I want to know. So we talk about red flags and green flags. Why do you think we're so fixated on red flags? Like, what is our problem, bro? Honestly, what is our problem?
You asking me first or Steph first?
Either. Whoever got an answer for me.
We're emotionally segregated.
Explain.
All right. So typically when we think about maybe our financial situation or our resource situation, we think about redlining. We think about vote to change this. We think about overtaxation, overpolicing, right? And what does that cause us to do? It causes us to fight for the scarcity of resources.
Okay.
Well, historically, in like the infrastructure of our relationships, we're all raised different. Men are raised different than women. It's just a fact. There's an emotional scarcity, I would say, at least on the men's part. Okay. Right. We're becoming more familiar with therapy. We're becoming more robust, maybe in our understanding of ourselves and our relationships. Okay. And with that scarcity of emotions, people are scrambling to find an explanation. They're looking to find a way. Okay. And so what I mean is that since we are so far behind as men, is that a lot of people are looking outside of our own ecosystems and communities to find that fulfillment or validation or love or whatever the case might be. Absolutely. And it's a level of division. These are tough conversations to have. But to me, that's where it comes from. Because we think about finances, we think about maybe travel, we think about time. But we never consider our emotions as a resource.
I just think negativity sells.
Meaning.
So I think we always focus on the bad. I mean, when you think about it, it starts from when you're a kid and you get your paper, you took a test. It always says -4. That's how many you missed. Right. It doesn't say you got 25 correct.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you get an F, it's in red.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get an A, it's probably in like blue or, you know what I'm saying,
blue
purple.
pen,
Something fun.
Some cute,
you know what I'm saying?
we like that.
You know what I mean? So it's like these are things that we're conditioned to do over time. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get a grade card, it's all A's, you're celebrated a little. But like I know specifically even in my parenting, like I would spend a lot of time focusing on like this grade isn't up to par, this isn't here. You know what I'm saying? You cleaned the house, but it didn't, you know what I'm saying, meet my standards. So I just think that, you know what I'm saying, from way back when we were just conditioned to always want to improve and be better. But sometimes we forget in trying to be better to kind of celebrate where we are and where we came.
That's why, I mean, I definitely struggle with like giving myself grace. So even, I mean, so talking about myself or people I'm with, sometimes it's somebody do you crazy or you get into an argument or some bullshit happens. It's hard to give grace to the things that they're doing well because we got to talk about this problem because this problem is keeping us where we're at right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's good.
And that's why I think we should randomly celebrate people, like each other. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like today, I just woke up. I was half asleep, you know, whatever. And I just like sent my nephew like lunch and just sent him a nice little note saying, he's like 23. Yeah. And I just said, thank you for being who you are. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love the man, you know what I'm saying, that you've grown up to be. And I started getting like emotional when I'm typing it. So I had to slow down, you know what I mean? The gangster in me, like, you know what I mean? But I just wanted him to know because like, you expect to get things on your birthday. You expect to get things on, Valentine's Day or whatever the calendar says. Like this is a day where you're supposed to get something. But what about a random Sunday when you haven't talked to me in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And I just randomly send you something. He said, you have no idea what this did for me. And those are the messages that mean more to me. Like I don't celebrate the regular holidays. Yeah. Because everybody doing it. Yeah. I want to celebrate you on a random Tuesday, August the 1st. And you like, what the fuck she doing? What is this for? You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like we just have to be more random.
And more genuine and organic. And I agree with you. I feel like that also ties in my point as well, because like we kind of program ourselves. We reaffirm, as you were mentioning, we reaffirm the negative. And to that point, like when you just see so much negativity, it's just like a conduit to more negativity, right?
Absolutely.
And so it's going to give me more attention. Or I get an echo chamber, or I got some retweets. I got this, I got that, right? And so the reaffirmation of negativity reaffirms your own negativity, right? And so now, in order for you to get what you need for yourself, you have to go take the positivity for someone else. Now, someone else isn't good enough. You need to be negative like you. Misery loves company. It's the whole cycle. So I agree wholeheartedly. And to your point, something we've started recently in a couple of my group chats is Wellness Wednesday. So if I haven't heard from you from Wednesdays to Wednesday, I'm tapping in with you. Hey, yo, fuck is your problem? I haven't heard from you. Yo, what's good with you? Yeah. Okay, everything gets straightened out with that last situation. Okay, you need this, you need that. Yeah. You just want to talk. You need an ear. You need some jokes. You want to battle rap? What you want to do?
Not battle rap, because I don't got the bars. I can't battle with you today.
Hey, yo, mic check 1 2.
I can't battle with you today, but from what y'all are saying, though, talking about celebrating the good, right? So when's the last time you've been celebrated by a partner or somebody that you was talking to? This is good. This is good. Because while I'm thinking about this question, I'm asking myself before I asked y'all, like, when is the last time I actually been, like, celebrated? You feel me? Like, or some just random shit. Like, I think certain things, like cooking for me and stuff, is like a regular thing for me. So when I'm thinking about that random Tuesday, Wednesday, when has I been celebrated, and I can't think. So do y'all have anything for me?
I mean, I actually feel celebrated and appreciated often. Okay. Like I'm a little spoiled. Yeah. So like even my friends and stuff like randomly will, send me clothing or, you know what I'm saying, just tell me come grab something or we'll go out, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, let's meet at Texas Roadhouse and everybody just ordering, and then next thing you know, they come and say, checks, how are the checks being? And they're just, oh, I got this one. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just a random act. That's celebration to me. I get messages very often because I counsel people all the time.
Are these from friends though?
Friends.
I want you to tell me like an intimate situation.
You in my business.
But that's what I want to know though, because I feel like.
But why can't I talk about my friends?
You can definitely talk about platonic, but I feel like that we're built off of that. He just said Wellness Wednesdays with his friends, like we're built on wanting to build each other up. But when we talk about people that we're actually fucking with, I think we missed that element.
I ain't really fucking with nobody.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Because I don't know. I mean, like I feel appreciated in the relationships that I have with the men in my life.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I feel appreciated. Yeah. I feel like I get gifts, money, like I feel like whatever I ask for. I don't feel like men are volunteers often.
Ooh, I don't like that. Go ahead. I don't like that you said.
But I'm just saying, go to a volunteer, go to the Faith Mission. You're gonna see 20 women, 1 man volunteering.
Okay. All right.
I just don't feel like, it's just not in your.
Are you saying it's not a thought of ours?
Sometimes, and I won't say all men. So hold on, because y'all gonna kill me on this one.
Look, Rob ready, because he like, hold on, I got it.
All men.
Okay.
The men that I have been exposed to.
Thank you so much.
The men that I have been exposed to are not typically volunteers, and even not all the ones that I'm with.
Because I'm over here thinking about a text that I sent, like, "Oh, go use some lunch," like, "Oh," or you feel me?
Yeah. And that's why I said that's why I had to correct myself, because it's not all. I can't speak for one whole species, especially when I've only experienced a small fraction. Yeah. But I'm saying, and I do know some very thoughtful men, like in my circle. Absolutely. But I mean, I've been divorced for 7 years? I don't know, 6, 7 years, something like that. So I really haven't been in a space where I feel like a guy, that we're there to where he should like overly celebrate me. But like, you know what I'm saying? If I ask, I feel like I should get it. But like the random stuff, I ain't really fucking with nobody that they need to be random.
Okay. Rob's face, y'all should see it.
Yeah, I've been single for the past few years, but I can say that in previous situations, I was celebrated quite often. We would do things to celebrate accomplishments, and she knew what I liked, and the cutest thing that she would do would be she would, like, if I was going for a new like promotion at work or something like that, some new venture, she would just go redo my wardrobe, right? So pick out some pieces. I would come home and she would have the pieces laid out. We have like a little, she get herself some stuff too, of course, and then we have like a little, you know, fashion show.
Little fashion show.
So she'll go in the bathroom, we change, I pour up the drinks, she come out, we celebrate the outfit, you know, we run a shot, I go in there, you know what I'm saying, throw that shit on, you know what I'm saying, whoop whoop. So so that piece is cool. So those things definitely exist.
Let me I gotta take a step back real quick, because I be forgetting things, right? So I feel like I do be getting celebrated. I do. Let me not even act like I'm not celebrated.
Wait,
I had to take a step back.
You was about to say you don't get celebrated?
No, I think earlier I was like, I'm trying to think, because I was really trying to think, right? But I do be getting celebrated. So I want to shout out to everybody that celebrates me with the random, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's recording day, $50 on a bottle on me. Ooh.
Oh, it's up,
sis. Okay.
Oh, it's up for you.
Okay, cool. That's celebrating, right?
Yes.
Period.
Yeah, it's up.
I can't believe that you even said
right.
that.
No, I was thinking. My bad, y'all. Whoever
was on
listening.
bullshit.
Like, so, you know, the random money like that, or decorating your house because I got a new job. Like, congrats to you. Got all my favorites. You give me some flowers and some decorate your whole house. That's celebration. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure.
Let me take my hat off to those who have celebrated me, because I am so sorry. Hold on, these cups.
You are
like,
so
Jesus.
Bro, this
You are
nigga,
so celebrated.
yo, he's spoiled, yo. Like,
for real.
Bro, like, he's wilding. Like, this yo, this pod not gonna go the way you think it's gonna go.
No, I'm
gonna
just
spend
saying
this
here
whole
like I
time,
can't
like-
believe he even said that. Like
What?
you go
so
to the
sorry.
mailbox and it just be like, oh, here's the package
no.
here, package
My
here.
bad. Yeah, I am celebrated a lot. That is my bad. I didn't mean it in a negative way. I was just trying to think, like, when is the last time you've been celebrated? Because I'm also thinking about this affirmation. I feel like women don't think that men need affirmation just as well as y'all do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Affirmation. And I was having a conversation with just Shorty, and she was talking about reassurance. And I'm like, how often do you need reassurance? You feel me? And when she's talking, she's like, well, you know, I don't need it every day, but, you know, it'd be nice. But honestly, some days it'd be nice for you to call me sexy, for you to call me cute. You know what I'm saying? Just on some random shit, though. You feel me?
No,
Like,
for real.
I
No,
feel
no,
like-
no. I've seen the fruits of that labor.
feel me?
Like,
Like-
I've seen the fruits of telling the nigga, like, especially like after like Barber Day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, first you just start here, just touching it, like, ooh, like, hey, kudos to
Rub
your
a
barber.
little wave, a little bit.
I
We
like
that.
bald niggas.
Oh, okay.
So it's, you know what I'm
Period.
saying? Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel no spikes,
Yes,
no
we
nothing.
need
Oh, okay,
that.
I see you out here.
Niggas need that
and
too.
they love it there.
Yeah, we
they
do.
love it there.
You got
Yeah.
anything to say on that, bro?
I feel like we set the tone on that.
Yes.
Like you, like you saying that women don't maybe acknowledge it as much.
Yep.
I think that men don't know that they need it as much.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Like
Gotta
you got
preach.
Talk about it.
You got to set that tone in your situation. Like if you're supposed to be quote unquote head of the household,
Yep.
like let them know like what plays to run and when.
Yeah.
And so
Give me an example.
it can be a haircut example. It can be fresh fit example. It can be date night. You know, let's spin and twirl. Let's do the boomerangs and everything together. But just do those little call outs to let you know that, hey, look, I like this, and because you said this, I responded this way.
Yeah.
And so that develops a pattern of that behavior of that you like, because like calling a man sexy, we see what's going on with hoochie daddy shorts, right?
First of all, if you have on hoochie daddy shorts and I cat call you,
What?
just answer.
no,
Just
it's not cat calling though. You got a hammer call me.
I'm like, who the hell?
I don't got no cat. Yeah, you got a hammer call me. You know what I'm saying?
I see you,
like
big dog.
Thor and Milnor.
I see you, big dog.
Yeah, I'm an Avenger low key. You feel
Right.
me? So, but like even with that, with men embracing like their duality and their sexuality, there's still like the conversation of say, hey, don't do that, don't restrict that, or you're this if you're that.
Right.
It's like no, like men need love too, but you have to set that tone, and that starts from the grassroots, which would be a household. So you gotta set the tone if you like that.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It was because you kind of classify some things as like what a woman needs versus
Right.
what a man needs.
Absolutely.
And now in this day and age, like we are finding out that as much as we are different, we are so much alike. And so we have to kind of do the same things that we want for ourselves. We have to give it to the
Absolutely.
man that we with. And I know for me specifically, I did not do that previously. So now I'm learning. And I mean, And I think, and I try not to overdo it. I mean, it's genuine though, but like if you looking good, like I'm like start head to toe. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, spin around. Yeah. But one of my biggest things like is like dance with me. Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna dance on you. Like whatever it's gonna be. But like you gotta find out what makes him smile.
Hey, yo,
and you just keep hitting that button. Yeah. Keep hitting that button. You know what I'm saying? And they love it there.
Hey, yo, where the DJ? Put on like cater to you or put on like partition.
Okay.
First of all, you don't need a DJ when you got me in the building.
Put on.
So not only do I do Miss Mixy, but I am a DJ. Okay, I am a
DJ without the board.
I'm a DJ without the board. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it. I'm talking about nonstop bangers. Yeah. And I'm talking about like if you need a car. Yeah. If you're trying to have a car concert, I'm your girl.
Period.
I'm your girl.
Pay you the aux. And you got it. That's all.
Don't even hand me that. I got this. I'm hooking up to the car play. I'm hooking up to the car play. I got you.
Hey yo, the way that Steph talking, I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna make it to the event. You're gonna have to pick up the plate the next day from the cookout.
Like period. Cause you're
not out the house, so you gonna put that shit on. So you gonna start gassing. You gonna have the tunes going. Oh, it's over with.
We just gonna be a little late.
It's over with. The hell
yeah. And then we're gonna do what we need to do.
Just a little late.
We
gonna make it though.
It ain't nothing wrong with it though.
And it depends. We might not make it. It depends on, you know what I'm saying, the level. Because you ain't got to make it to everything. You know what I'm saying? But if it's like my mom's retirement party, we got to be there. But we can be a little fashionably late.
Check this little FaceTime out, babe. Check out the technology. Hey, Mom.
No, dead ass.
You know my mom still got an Android, right?
Yeah, y'all good?
My mom still got an Android. Cooking.
Hey, yo, who want a potato salad?
She don't even know.
Oh, that looks crazy.
Set up a Zoom link.
No. So, you know, FaceTime, you can send a link to an Android. And they can log into FaceTime.
Okay.
So, but that's too fancy.
That's too much for her.
Fancy for her. Yeah.
So you know what? I had y'all do some homework. So I'm gonna let y'all know out there. I had Rob and Stephanie do some homework. Okay? Because as we were talking about green and red flags, I wanted to know. You know, what's the first? Well, how should I ask this first? I want to know what green flags do y'all bring? You know what I'm saying? As a person,
what green flags do we bring?
Yeah, like what brings people back to y'all? I'm gonna ask you this: do people spin the block on y'all? Yes or no? I hope
every
it's
day.
a yes, because I'm about to say it's a yes. It's a yes for
day.
Me. Ooh. Okay, Rob ain't telling his business. That's fine.
I'm just kind of censoring things. I'm just trying to figure out how to express this.
Okay,
maybe make sure it's expressed appropriately.
Okay,
the answer is yes, and yeah,
you in love,
right?
In love,
like she spent the block like that to where you over here like
the answer is yes.
Because you really got a little, you know what I'm saying, warm and fuzzy on the inside. And I know my drink is hitting, but it didn't make you just do that.
I mean, not a lot of room in these hoochie daddy shorts. I gotta maneuver carefully. So what keeps someone coming back to me?
What keeps them coming back to you, sir?
I would just say robustness of character, just diversity. You know, we can do and pretty much talk about anything. Okay. Just being able to be honest and transparent with a person, and if feeling like home. I would say that's the PG reason. The rated R reason be good dick privilege.
Okay. Period.
Yeah. Period. Yeah, it's absolutely good dick privilege.
I wasn't ready. I didn't even know that. I didn't know you was coming with that. Had no idea. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm a part of the good dick committee too. You know what I'm saying? But like I always say, I've said it on live before.
Community.
Every time it ain't always gonna be a 10. But I can definitely shoot for at least a 7.5 and up.
Consistently a 7.5.
Consistently 7.5.
You know what I'm saying?
Someday you might hit a 5 on a bad day.
On a bad day.
But if you're coming with a 5, just don't come.
No, sometimes we don't know that's gonna be a 5.
No, okay. That's in the morning on the side. Wake up. You know, that's one of those.
That's a 5, like the morning on the side.
I thought the side stroke.
That's a 5 to me.
That's not a 5.
That's not a
5. A 5 to me is like if I get soft or something.
Yeah. Like it just not.
My mental not there. He not connected to him. They not connected.
Yeah.
It's getting pretty much average. You feel me? So you said robustness. You said character. Yeah. You said that your character and your what else did you say? My bad.
Just diversity.
Conversation.
Yes. To be able to flow. Okay. To be able to.
I made a little list.
Okay, because he got his phone out too. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know, what about you, Steph? What people?
Well, I mean, I know originally, without even looking at my phone, people keep coming back for peace.
For peace. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because in a world so cold, I'm gonna make you feel warm and fuzzy.
I love that. You wrote that down.
I did not.
You didn't write that down? That's off the head?
That was off the dome. Hey. No,
I like that,
for real. But I do. Because like if you want to come and argue, like this is not the place for you.
Okay.
Because I believe in, healthy disagreements.
Absolutely.
I'm not about to argue. We're not about to be fighting and yelling. And a lot of people are like, I mean, there's some men who like, you don't want me, like you don't fight for me. And I'm like, I'll fight for you. I'm just not fighting with you. Like I'm not gonna fight against you. Like every time we step outside these doors, like there's an attack. Like when we in here, this is pure sanctuary.
Yeah,
like you're supposed to love it here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So peace is one I did. Oh, you get a different meat all the time.
Oh, absolutely, because you're a fucking Gemini.
Gemini.
What are you?
I'm an Aquarius, Gemini moon though.
I'm just saying.
My God.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So like,
Shout-
you know what
shout
I'm saying?
out
Like,
to co-star.
you can pick and choose what you want, but I feel like that makes it like a little spicy. Like,
Yo, it do.
you know what I
It
mean?
gives
It make
different
a little
people, but
razzle-dazzle.
it's annoying because it's not very consistent.
It's not
And I
consistent
like
at all.
consistency,
It's
you know
not
what I'm
consistent
saying?
at all. I
And that's one
cannot
thing I will
give you
say
that.
about me.
I can't give you that. I
That's what's
cannot
gonna
give you
make them
consistent.
spin.
I can consistently love you, care for you, protect you, but it's gonna look different every day.
That bothers
It's
me.
gonna look different
like
every
that.
day.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely. And I think too, like, I'm random.
Okay.
Like in all things, like I'll randomly call somebody who like I probably ain't talked to in forever, and come up with like some weird story. Like, so if you were on a boat, you know what I'm saying? And you're like, oh no, like me and this guy was talking the other day. I'm like, what does retirement look like for you? We're like 30, 40 years out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, but he had an answer, and we really talked for hours and hours and hours. And that's why people also spend the block.
For conversation.
Good conversation.
Yeah.
You are going to be on the phone with me at a
think,
bare minimum 2.5 hours.
I don't know if I'm gonna give you 2.5
No, I'm not.
hours, but
I'm not.
You're definitely gonna get.
Oh, no, yes,
if
you
we're
will.
texting, 'cause I like to text. So if you're texting, you're gonna get a good conversation. You're gonna get a laugh. I think a lot of people come back for my my comedic sense. You know, I feel like I'm low key a comedian for real. It's giving stand up. Like it low key be giving.
No, so no. If you said me, like I know niggas love me because I'm funny. You know what I'm
funny
saying?
as fuck. I'm funny as fuck. What are you talking about? Nigga, I
So
got
if I had to say why I thought people came back to you,
I didn't ask you that.
Oh.
But tell me.
Oh.
But tell me though. But tell me.
no, I was gonna say
Get them
that like
together.
you have
Yeah, right.
you have a keen ability to make a person like feel better than when they came.
That
You know
makes
what I'm
sense.
saying? Like,
Yeah,
so if they came to you and they're just like, oh, I'm not really, you know what I'm saying? And you'll be like, oh, no, girl, I see you. You know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, woo. Like, you looking good.
Oh, yeah,
You know?
yeah.
And then, like, when you notice things, like, so men,
Yes,
listen
we're
right
listening.
now.
They're listening.
If you notice something, say something.
Oh, yeah, I'm
like if she got her hair done, her nails done,
Yeah, chip
like you know what I'm
nail,
saying. I'm telling you, like anything that you know, not the negative. Don't bring up the
I'm
negative
gonna be funny
unless
with
you're
it, though.
paying.
I'm gonna be funny with it though.
No. That's not funny to us. No, unless you're sliding us the money to get that nail fixed, don't say shit. That's nagging. We don't want to hear it. Okay? You only come when my shit is popping. Okay? When I just got that fresh new set.
You're a trigger.
Okay?
You're a trigger.
I don't like niggas nagging. Like, us just don't do it.
Just get real sassy.
Man, just shut up, okay? Celebrate my wins,
But
not my losses.
But to what you said, I will say that I do think that I just give people my presence. I feel like sometimes brings people is just like my natural presence of you know, wanting people to feel good because I feel good. And if I'm around, I want to be around people that feel good. You know what I'm saying? So at any point, I am going to try to uplift anybody.
Yeah, you're
that
gonna
I'm with.
uplift for sure.
Okay, that's mine. Come on, uplift.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Come
I feel
on,
like I got one more that was real
You got any
spicy.
more?
Reasons why they spin the block. I think they spin the block for all the reasons why we I don't know why we don't always align too.
Okay.
It's like the, you know, having your own resources. You know, something like being mobile, like having your own place, like not having kids. Yeah. Like that's always like a good intro. Like Steph mentioned earlier, like she don't always want to think about her kids, right? But then when you get to that point in the relationship to say, hey, do I want to consider bringing kids into the situation? You might feel like it's a burden to me when it's really not. Absolutely. So that might cause you to draw back and we might disconnect because of it. So it's kind of a dual-edged sword thing. But I mean, overall, you know, I'm from the old school. So I can't promise you nothing. I can't give you no dreams or anything like that. But when we spend time, you'll have my undivided attention. We're going to have fun.
I like that.
Yeah.
So I think another part of y'all's homework was to tell me what keeps you from going back. So I gave them, like, I want you to think about people that you've spent the block and went back to. You know what I'm saying? Because today we're congratulating the good in all of you out there. If I sound like a pastor, I'm trying to sound like a pastor. No, it's not giving that.
It's not giving pastor. I don't know who the new pastor is going to be in this generation because none of y'all worth shit.
I was trying to sound like a pastor.
Yo.
But we also want to uplift.
pastors?
I don't know, but I also want to uplift the ones out there that we didn't mess with and been with. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what kept you going back to them. So what's some good things? What's some good green qualities that they have? Y'all have this. That's a part of y'all's homework, right?
Conversation.
It is. Okay, cool.
Y'all
got stuck. Look, they got stuck on me.
Hold on. I feel like the wording was a little different, but it was like, I don't know. I don't know that it was. I'm just saying.
It was. What was your line? Drop that line.
I don't know what it was.
Yes, you do.
But I don't. I'm telling you right now, I don't.
It was like, what kept them coming back? Oh yeah, what keeps them coming back?
What keeps them coming back?
Okay, there it goes. But we already answered that. I want to know what kept y'all going back to them.
Yeah.
The qualities they had. Yeah.
I think for me, I naturally, I'm not a spin the block kind of person. Okay. Like they would have to come back to me. I'm not like going to seek you because
what would get you to go back to them? Like what are some
if they were a leader.
So if they led.
If they're a leader.
I love that.
Yeah. If they were a leader, I love a leader. Like I love someone to like tell me what to do.
Okay.
But it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But like don't tell me what to do and it don't make sense. It don't even add up. And it's just like we haven't built that relationship and you like try to boss me around because then it's like bossing me around. I like a leader. Lead me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But lead me with like your mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have to trust you. Yeah. You can't just come out the gate, just start, you know what I'm saying, popping off. But any man that I've been with long enough knows that like if he tell me to do something, I'm going to do it.
I like that. So you want a nigga that's going to naturally lead.
Yeah, which is why I love Leos.
Period.
Tap in. Hit my line.
I know that's right. What about you, man?
Pastors or podcasters for the cover charge. Now, to your point, personality, I think chemistry is one of the most important things. We're gonna have more downtime than we have active time. Okay. So that personality, having goals, having a plan for yourself, having your own resources, like really like having that partner piece of the relationship will keep me coming back. And underrated, but availability is the best ability. You know, we all don't feel like doing something. We all don't feel like X, Y, and Z. Sure, your couch is more comfortable. Sure, you're watching Stranger Things or, you know, something is popping off. But just the availability to make time for time, I appreciate that. Like the thoughtfulness of, hey, look, you know, ain't really too much going on, but we can do X, Y, and Z together. I'm going to fall through. You can fall through here. Send a nice little invite. I like to know that I'm wanted and that there's intent. Otherwise, I'm going to feel like I'm intruding. Yeah. And then it might be a disconnect there.
Okay. That was well spoken, sir. When I was doing the homework, I was thinking Steph had me stretch myself because I always would say like food. Like if a girl can cook, like I'm there. I'm spinning her block back. Like, I'm going back for the food. Like, you know what I'm saying? Salmon. So you know, right? Salmon, little chicken breast, little taco. I'm back.
As long as you have cilantro, he's there.
Hey, so, right? Yo, they gonna set a little Dewey trap, nigga. It's gonna be a trap with some cilantro in the middle.
Watch everybody be in my DMs like, so how did you say I'm supposed to get with Dewey again? I'm gonna be like, first you have to drop me money, and then I'll release this ebook for you, and then it's gonna have all the keys,
not the chorus keys. Shit. Let me ask you shit to the ebook then. So I feel like honestly, when I think back at people that I have spent the block on, I feel like people that are genuine, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's really hard, man. Like honestly, y'all, it's hard out there to find like a genuine woman. Like I do feel it's so hard because I feel like I was talking to somebody like a week ago. We were talking about how when you're dating, it's always an audition in the beginning, right? Mm-hmm. So you really don't know who you're really dating. The first, like, that's why I'd be like, people be all, how honeymoon stage? Like, bitch, shut up. Like, that nigga is not that nigga. In 2 or 3 months, you're going to find out who that real nigga is. You feel me? And so, because we are auditioning in the beginning, you never really know who somebody is, but there are some people where you just feel instantly connected with. Like, some people that just, their spirit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, spiritually, like I just not even talking about God, but like your spirit, I can just tell you're a genuine person. Like you actually you care about me not because of who Dewey is, but like who I am, not who people know me to be. What my Instagram says or my podcast says. Like you genuinely want to know me and be tapped into me.
I just got goosebumps, bro.
Like that's dead ass. Like it's really hard to find genuine people.
I didn't, like, you know, I honestly, and I think it's because I've been spoiled enough to like I surround myself with like-minded people, and I'm genuine, and my friends are. I had no idea until I met you, and you know what I'm saying, like till I started getting men male friends in my. I
Like
had
real
no
male
idea
friends.
that women was out here being trash
men.
like that.
Yeah.
Real male friends.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
women
Real
really.
What's wrong with wait a minute? What you mean by real male friends?
Not all of
That you
us are
fucking
friends.
on. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
not
you
all of
fucking
us
on.
are friends.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, I
feel
mean, I
like
can fuck on my friends. That's none of nobody's business.
I like her.
We're still friends.
I fucking.
We're still friends. As long as I don't like you enough to where I'm like,
But see,
stalking.
because of this dick,
Yo,
you're going to
that's
like me
a
a little bit more.
That's a real conversation.
No, because you know what? I'm a I love mediocrity a little bit.
So my
I love
friend-
middle of the road.
Yeah.
So I want like my friend
Yeah.
send me a thing today and it said you can have like amazing sex once a week, good sex twice a week, or something that was another option.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want that.
I said I want good sex twice a week. I don't want the amazing sex. I need give me consistent, like, you know what I'm saying, like good
Consistent,
sex.
just great.
Give her consistent, just
like,
vibes.
right
plus.
here.
Good,
Boom.
good B plus. Good B plus.
Good B plus. You don't have to be an honor student, summa cum laude, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do none of that. I don't need that though. Like, and the thing is, because you know what it does? It messes with my mental. So now I can't even like.
So that's what I'm
so
saying.
I can't be productive.
So
like amazing sex makes me unproductive. I wanna stalk your page. I wanna pull up to your house. I don't want to clean. I don't want to eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just constantly in the elevator, you know, getting shit. I don't want that. I don't want to be
So
addicted
you don't want
to
no
nothing.
dick that you're gonna have to think
I
about.
don't go to Starbucks because I don't want to be addicted to nothing.
So you don't want the dick that you're gonna think about.
No, I want to think about it like every week or so, like, but not like every day, every moment. You know what I'm saying?
that.
Like, no.
Okay.
Why?
I think she does. She should want that good dick. You know what I'm saying?
I said,
I mean,
I don't want amazing.
No,
I don't need
great.
amazing.
No, so
I don't need it all the time.
I've seen what delivering good dick does, and it runs its course.
Okay.
Right. So we always see like the addiction tropes and things like that in movies. It absolutely runs its course. So the first step is she's going to become single all of a sudden.
Okay.
She's going to begin selling the dream and the lies, and she's going to tell them to herself first, and they're going to sound so good you're going to believe them.
Right.
All right. So no matter what situation you got going on, you're the priority.
Yes.
Now from there you have like a pseudo honeymoon stage, and that pseudo honeymoon stage may include some shower videos when she stays at your place. Maybe you have to go to work earlier. Hey, just lock up when you leave.
Yeah.
Or you know she's at work and a little penny little penny pick under the desk. Say, hey, look, I'm just thinking about you.
I never had one of those.
Now,
I never had one.
Now from there, it kind of extrapolates itself into the dangerous territory of the integration to see if this will work and if you're an applicable replacement for what she already had going on, because she's been doing all of these things while she has something else going on because the good dick is running its course. And so now she has to either transition to you and move the family over to your side, or she has to stay in that 6 or 7 year relationship that she was in and hope to get married. That was oddly specific.
6 to 7 years. Sorry.
That's personal.
Look, man.
Like, that's personal. I
wasn't ready for that one.
Yo, I heard the PPP got it done for some people nuptials. But you know.
Yikes.
Well, back to bringing it back. Sorry to sis, but bringing it back to the genuine person. Did y'all have anything? Did y'all have anything else on y'all's list that brings y'all back to people? Okay.
Like what brings me back?
To a nigga. Or woman, if you will.
Commonalities.
Okay.
Yep.
I can definitely think that. Like,
so like I have the, like, even though I've been in Columbus for 10 years, I think it was, like I have this thing for like Toledo men.
Okay.
Like
because y'all know, like, y'all grew.
Because we really got it out the mud together. Now most of them don't stay there still, and some do.
Right.
But it's just like, it's something about like just that hometown feeling, like, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like you just
it's a language.
It's just and nobody speaks it. So, you know, even when I'm having conversations about can't believe so and so or this, that, and happened, and they really get it, and then you date somebody that, you know, doesn't come from that era, it's a little different. And sometimes you like different, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you like, you know, the similarities of a person.
Absolutely.
And what else keeps me going back? I don't know if I ever leave.
Ooh.
To go back. Like, I don't know if they're... Ooh. Why you look at me like that?
Because, ooh.
I really don't... I don't know.
Are you saying you don't leave because you're good where you're at, or you're settling because you just don't want to find anything new?
No, I'm saying that like I don't feel like I have like true breakups in relationships. Okay. Like there wasn't like something I just said like, oh, you know what? Like I can't fuck with him no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't have those it's just like this just isn't working for us right now. But like I don't have an ex that I can't call and say I need you or I need to talk or so I need money. Burn bridges. That's like amazing. I don't burn bridges. Like so I can go back to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I leave it that way. And you know what I'm saying? And the same here. Like if my ex, you know what I'm saying, called me like they jammed up or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to look out because I remember what you did for me and I'm going to do the same for you.
Shout out to you. Real G's moving silence like
definitely. I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's solid.
So I got a question for y'all to wrap this motherfucker up before we get to 10.
No, it was one question
that's what I'm about to ask. I'm about to ask that right now.
No, hold on. What keeps you coming back? Do we get to what keeps you?
No,
we did.
Yeah, he's genuine.
The genuine. Okay. I'll say it. Was there anything else? All right, you know what else keep you coming back? Go ahead. Go ahead with your question. Go ahead with your question.
The one about because that's gonna kind of trigger both of y'all. Because are you single?
Let me see.
Are you single?
Yeah.
Are you single?
He not.
Ish. Yo, what you put on my body? How, like what?
He's not.
He's
so
not.
Y'all spoke about the green flags that y'all have, right? Why are y'all single then? Why are you still single? If you contain all these amazing things.
I'm inconsistent.
Meaning what?
I'm inconsistent. Okay, so for one, like, I'm just about to be totally honest. I hate that I'm even putting this on wax. But like, I'm a homie lover friend. So unless you really want that in your space, like I'm not super feminine, but I live in my femininity when you are around.
Drop the mic.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when a man is in my presence, like I get real mousy. I get real mousy. Yeah. Like I just be listening. Like I just be like, oh, okay.
What else, babe?
What you need? Huh? You know what I'm saying? I get real mousy and most men, because if you meet me, like I may not allow you to see that because for one, like women, we have to do so much. Yeah. We have to be so much. I am operating off of an empty tank. Like most of us are. Like we are parents every day. We going to work all the time. Like we got to do this. We trying to have side businesses and get out of debt and then have our credit together. Like all that is exhausting. And when you are single, you have the tendency to just be drained. Yeah. So like you aren't really trying to be, I mean, sometimes it comes off as like a wall, but it's just like, I'm just tired. Yeah. So I think like for me, like just being inconsistent, because it's like, it's just an up and down thing. Like I'm single for that reason. Homie love a friend. Like, I mean, sometimes I'm a real nigga. Sometimes I'm just a real nigga. Like I'm going to be horny like a real nigga. Like I'm
Yo, I fucks with stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to send you a message you're going to be like, damn, like
she really on that.
You know what I'm saying? Like what? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like getting dressed. So like if you want to go out and stuff, like that's going to be a lot. I'll be like, oh my God. I don't like FaceTiming. Like don't FaceTime me.
Yeah.
Don't FaceTime me. I'd rather you call and see if you can come see me. I don't want to be on FaceTime. Like this is weird to me. I'm on Zoom all day. Like my job, I have to be on calls and I have to be on Zoom. When I say all day, I'm talking about from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Yeah. So when I get home, I don't want to see your face on the screen. Yeah, I don't. Okay. I'll hear your voice, but I'm doing stuff. So I'm, you know what I'm saying, AirPods in, I'm cooking dinner, I'm dropping kids off. Like if I'm in a car 90% of my day when I'm not at work, what makes you think I want to be on FaceTime? Like
it's the connection.
That's annoying.
Okay.
So and I said that because somebody just told me to do that. So hopefully he hear this.
Ooh.
Don't ask me to FaceTime.
Don't ask me to FaceTime. Don't want to do it.
No.
So the homie lover friend.
Yeah, homie lover friend. That could be a tough spot because if anybody ever seen like Just Right, you know what I'm saying? How Paula Patton and then you know what I'm saying you had Queen Latifah, and you know so Common wanted to be with Paula Patton because of the outer appearance, but Paula didn't have shit on the inside. Right. And then you know what I'm saying. Then he got to hook up, and you know what I'm saying. You get to play spades because first of all you're not gonna win in spades. Don't even come over here. You're not gonna play. Actually, you're not gonna win in Tunk either. So don't bring that over here. But so like you know what I'm saying. It's really just gonna be a vibe, but you're not gonna know it if you just go straight off my outer appearance because I mean it's just not. I'm medium. You know what I mean? So like it just depends. Like You know, like it's middle of the road. Like I could be sexy on some days.
Rob, it's your turn. It's your turn because she just said she's medium ugly.
I can be sexy on some days, but you're not getting it every day. Like,
okay, like that's medium. Rob, go, bro. Why are you? If you have these great qualities, bro, what do you think? Why do you think you're still single?
Oh, cause I kept fucking everything up.
Okay,
like I just kept going
accountable.
Like, yeah, I just like I had to unlearn a lot of shit.
Okay,
like there was like a lot of things like I grew up and as the time changed, I didn't change as fast as they did. Yeah. So like, there were communications and things like that and conversations that I needed to have that I wasn't capable of having at a point in time. So during the quarantine, I took some time to sit my ass down somewhere. So I was like, yo, let me sit down. Sit down, you know, get your shit together. You know, you're not the center of the universe. You're not who you think you are, and work on yourself. So like through that process,
humble.
Yeah, thank you. So like through that process, I realized, I got mommy and daddy issues. Like I need to like figure this out. Yeah, you feel me? Like, and it manifests itself like in different ways. Yeah. You feel, and like the things that you learn, what you consider to be okay and habitual, might be put offs or obscure boundaries for other people. And I never want someone to like feel that way. I want them to feel like welcome and protected. So I just sat my ass down. I was like, when the time is right, when it's ready, it'll find me and it's on its way.
Okay, period. And I'm gonna have to jump on your boat real quick because I feel like I'm the same way. Like I think that I had to unlearn a lot of things that I seen growing up. I also had to like really get to know myself. Like I've always known who I was, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on. So are you saying you single?
Huh? You said what?
You said what?
You
said wait.
I was going off of what he was saying on the boat. Like I wanted to tap into what he
was
saying. So as I'm tapping into what he's saying,
the listeners wanted to know. I was just asking what everybody wanted to know.
I know. I'm just saying for the commonality.
Facts.
For the commonality.
I said I need some money by tomorrow.
Period. What I'm saying though, honestly though, is I think I had to take a second to really step outside of myself and who I thought I was and really like tap into like my feelings. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What I didn't give women back in the day was my true feelings. Like I just gave them like that nonchalant shit that was like real cute. I still think it's cute sometimes. Like you ain't gonna know everything about how I'm feeling about you and shit. But I think I had to kind of let that nonchalant shit go because I've really had women walk away being like, you did not care about me. And I love the fuck out of this bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's women that I really fucked with heavy. You know what I'm saying? And they literally feel like, Dewey didn't give a fuck about me. And it's like, no, I really did. I really had love for you. I really did appreciate you. But I had a tough way of showing it. Yeah. Because I was always trying to act like ain't shit faze me, but nah, you really did touch me.
Yeah, I mean, y'all gotta be more in touch with y'all. I mean, we heard that on the last episode. Yeah, like, you gotta be in touch with your feelings because if I don't feel like you want me, then I'm gonna not want you.
But it's like I do. It's just
I do. But like I'm showing it like I might take your trash out. You know, like it might be, it might be action based.
Taking the trash out is not a way. That's not a good way.
That's not a good way. I'm making light and I'm making a joke, right? Yeah. But I'm with Dewey because just as far as letting someone in, I would always protect myself because the people closest to me were the ones that hurt me. So I had like a boundary up, and I didn't know that invisible wall was there. So you bump up against it. I didn't know it was there. I didn't know you were knocking. Yeah. And so then you spin the block, and then it's just like, yo, well, and you finally tell me what was wrong. So, I felt like a trophy, or I felt like this, I felt like that. Like that wasn't my game plan at all. I just wasn't emotionally mature enough, to actively participate in what you needed.
We need to be reading more. We need to be focused more on the healing aspect. Like we done been through so much. We grew up like our parents, they did the best that they could. Like they really did, but they didn't even have the tools. And right now we have so many tools. So it's up to us. We're the generation that has to change the next one. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like men have to show us because we don't know.
And that's what I've been learning. So
we don't know. So even if taking the trash out is your way of showing me you love me, I need you to say like I in some way, shape, or form.
I make it be known.
But the thing is too, like, love me how I need to be loved and not how you want to always show me from you. Like, that's what I'm saying? Like,
but I also think it goes back to knowing yourself and knowing how you want to be loved, because a lot of people are going off of things that they see or things that they hear. So it's like, okay, I'm doing these things that you said at one point was something that you love, but like now you're more tapped in with yourself. So you know that little shit ain't nothing. Sending me money to get my nails done ain't nothing now, nigga. Like, I actually need you to tell me, like, you're beautiful. Or I actually need you to,
I need people to really take the love language test.
Nah, that's.
And I tell people all the time, like, and you take it often. You don't just take it once. And you need to take it. You need to take it every time you get in a new relationship. Because things change. Because who I am as an unmarried and single woman was not who I was in my marriage. I didn't need the same things from my husband that I need that I'm gonna need from my next one.
I'm with you. I'm with you into Dewey's point. Like, people don't know themselves. They don't sit down and know themselves. And so you're getting your love languages from Twitter. You're getting your love languages from TikTok. Like, it's other people showing you how you should be loved, and that leads to this escort culture. You feel me? And so it all gets muddled into the programming and us reaffirming those negatives. Cause it's like a self-negative to say, I'm only worth this cash app. I'm only worth this dollar amount. When really, who is the real person behind that makeup instruction or behind that
cash
business?
Cash apps and money, like they do make a person.
Like, I understand, but also, you know, but also I'm not a transaction. You know, I'm a real live human being. I'm here. You feel me? So
trigger,
and I'm not going to
trigger,
because I used to lead with that because I got disposable resources, so I'm just going to send the love through. All right, cool. Go get your nails done.
But then that's all you are to them at that point, though.
Oh yeah.
Well, not saying all that you are, but that's what you start being.
Well, like, if I know you're going to send it, that's what you start being, and then they screenshot it. Then they don't tell the other side of the story. But yeah. So I talked to my loved ones and friends about that, like how that translates to women. Yeah. And it was like, oh, you're a trick. Or you're trying to buy love. Exactly. But then that brings you back to the daddy issues. Like, my pops wasn't around really to spend time. So he like buy some shoes or something like that, something I needed for basketball. And I was like, oh, that's love. You got it, though. Yeah. It's still tricking if you want to be loved, because I'm a hopeless romantic at heart.
No, but what you're saying, even for the nigga that's not a hopeless romantic, it's still, you still want more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool to
but
we're all
paying for, I mean, we all pay for sex regardless. Like, it's a cycle, like, one way or another. We do.
We don't agree. We don't agree.
Y'all paying some way somehow. Like,
no, we're paying. Y'all not paying. Yeah, is what we saying. We understand that we're paying.
Like, that is me paying. Like, me taking you to Eddie Marlo.
I mean, I think that's a personal problem. If you're not getting something back, like,
oh, I'm getting it back, babe, in some way. But I'm just saying,
reciprocity.
We started with it. Hold on, just listen to X Factor. You know what I'm saying? I was singing it, and I'm like, reciprocity.
Yeah.
You gotta say it real slow. Like, if you gotta say it in the midst of it, like, I don't sound like Lauryn Hill. My bad. Please edit that out.
It won't.
And please do.
But no, honestly though, I really do think that.
But I think it has to be. Men should not feel like they're the only givers.
It's not that we're the only givers. It's in the ways in which we give, and we always argue about this all the time, bro. Yeah, it's the ways in which we give. Y'all are not doing that.
We are.
And y'all are not.
No, you're not.
Y'all not even.
It's
y'all
different.
not even. Honestly, you're not even accounted to give that. So it's not even a thought in their head that I should be giving in this way. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole different conversation. Yeah. So I ain't even gonna go into it.
That's probably people in their 20s.
Yeah. No. So like, go ahead. You got anything?
It's a green flag when she knows how to give, because you're right.
Thank you.
She like it's not accounted for. I'm not seeking for it. But the woman who takes time out of her busy schedule, who takes time to be present, to be aware, to learn you, to reach out, like, it's love. Like, we talked about flowers. Flowers to me are just a spontaneous, like, little pic. Hey, just thinking about you, a little selfie. Yeah. You know, something soft. Yo, this how the day's going. Like, you tapping in during the week. We might not have had the time to kick it. We got things going on. So yeah,
it's an act.
Yeah, for sure. So it can be a green flag, but in terms of the fiscal part of it, no. Yeah.
So like I said, for all you out there listening, and for y'all too, like, I do think that we should start focusing more on the great things, the good things that people bring. So celebrate.
Yeah, we need to make it like a challenge or something, like, you know what I'm saying, like really make a calendar where it's just like, you know what I'm saying, and it don't have to be every day, because I mean that gets boring, but like, you know what I'm saying, like, once a week you have a different person that you randomly like call.
Yeah, like tapping into the good thing that somebody's doing.
And now, you know, the lost art of like handwritten notes or something like that. You know what I mean?
I just got a handwritten card the other day.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, you living.
Hold on, let me tell you though. Let me tell you what I did.
Son is blessed.
So like, I went to this guy's house, like, and we're gonna wrap this up. But I went to this guy's house, and like, he left for work, and then I was flying out. And like, I left handwritten notes like everywhere that we were in the house. So like on the bed, like I made the bed up and I put a handwritten note of like why I appreciated his bed. And then when we was in like the guest room, like, you know what I'm saying, where the TV and we was watching the game and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, handwritten note for that. He made me dinner, so I left like and he brought my plate to me. Like I just had to sit down. He served me. So I left like a handwritten note on the table and stuff, like everywhere. And it was just like, it was so thoughtful because like every time he was going to a different spot, like you get a different note with a different feel. And I think like cards, like we don't really buy cards like we used to. They used to say how we felt and we couldn't always put the words on paper. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think we need to go back to like buying cards and mailing them, or, you know what I'm saying, congratulating people via cards or, you know, a handwritten note. So if anybody want to steal that, yep. Go ahead right away. Get that handwritten note.
Yeah, period. Handwritten notes, just like literally tapping into that, to what that person is bringing and the great things that they're bringing. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna move to the temp check because we didn't give them a lot. I feel like they didn't got too much from this episode.
They didn't got a
we
lot.
didn't give them too many little tidbits and shit. But I do want to repeat this really quick. I am celebrated. My bad for saying I was not celebrated because I am. So I gotta go back.
Gifts, donations.
I didn't mean to not say I was celebrated. You feel me? But
donations.
To the temp check,
like more and more.
Yeah,
he
to
like more and
the
more.
temp check. You feel me? So. Temp check, people write in questions and then we answer them. So you feel free to give y'all's, you know what I'm saying, our best. All right. So what's up, bro? I love your podcast. It's definitely one of my favorites. I'm writing in because I need a little advice. My wife of 4 years doesn't want to have sex. Like never. No head, no cuddling. My love language is physical touch and she shows me no affection whatsoever. We've had numerous discussions and she says she's still attracted to me, but she just doesn't feel like it because she's tired. She was constantly complaining about her job, so I let her go part-time. I cook, clean, and take the kids to and from school every day. I'm not sure what she's tired from. And this fine chick stays in my DMs and I haven't been physical with her, but since my wife's not giving it up, I may need to look elsewhere. What's your take on this situation? How can I get my wife to have sex with me or at least communicate what the problem is? Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
Steph, you want to take
what?
this one? Take this
Can
one?
I just say something really quick? First of all, first and fucking foremost, why the fuck aren't you fucking me? That's it. That's all why aren't you fucking me? It's something. It has to be something because what he said, 4 years? My wife of 4 years? We've been married for 4 years and you don't want to have sex with me on the 4th year? Is it giving Sheila? Like, it's a giving Sheila.
I don't feel like Sheila didn't want to have sex.
No, Sheila, Mike didn't want to have sex with Sheila.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying, is it giving Sheila, like, is it my weight? Is it
my
face?
Yeah.
Like, it has to be something because sex is really big for me personally. I don't know about you two, but sex is big.
No, physical touch is absolutely my love language. Not even
physical touch. Like, we can pass on the hugs, but bitch, you're not fucking me. I have a problem with it. So let's talk about it. I just got angry. I don't know why I got angry, but go ahead.
So, okay, my suggestion to start is to start with therapy. Because there is
couples therapy or him?
Both. I think you should have individual therapy and then you should have a counselor for your relationship. I think that's one thing that we forget is that we'll spend all this money on shoes, clothes, vacations, but we're not focusing on, rehabbing our mental. Yeah. And we should have like quarterly sessions, like even when ain't nothing wrong, or we don't think nothing wrong because it could be something wrong, because all this stuff comes from one little seed being planted. So start with therapy, sir, because there probably is something. It could be she could have had some past childhood trauma. She could have been raped, and just the act of him being on top of her kind of brings her to a place that she doesn't want to be. So we don't want to just sit here. I don't want to jump on sis and be like, dang, you should just be fucking on him, but because there really could be a background story. But I also think that we can't marry people because she didn't just stop having sex with you. Most likely it could be medication if she on some type of birth control or some type of medication for whatever, because every time we take a medication to heal one thing, it fuck up something else, know what I'm saying? So it could have like a low libido, and what I'm saying, she might not be feeling sexy. Like, it might be a her thing. It might not be a you thing. You know what I'm saying? She might not be feeling sexy. You know what I'm saying? So she might just need a little more, you know what I'm saying? She might need to go to some pole dancing classes, like tap into herself and who she is. That's she fair. Might, you know what I'm saying? Her weight might not be where she at. She might need, get some exercise popping off. You know what I'm saying? Start feeling, because when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you look good. But like, I I'm not gonna say like, oh, he needs to leave her. But sis, he let you go part-time, so I mean, you're gonna have to bust it wide open at some point. Like, you have to bust it wide open at some point. He gonna send you back to the slave ship until you go full-time with overtime. So you know what I'm saying? Like, she gonna have to take the hours that she have free. She gonna have to take it to figure out why she don't want to fuck on her husband. Cause I'm definitely hitting on mine.
What you think, bro?
All right, which camera on me? This one.
This is on you.
Start on OnlyFans, so you don't go crazy and do something irrational. Start there first. The next thing I would say is get your finances in order. Divorces are expensive.
Oh wow.
I too was once married once, and I can speak from experience in this one because this thing happened to me.
Oh wow. Okay.
So when you guys got married, you probably said you were safe, buddy. Probably saw your potential. Probably saw that. Hey, look. This be a nice, steady situation for me. And,
absolutely. And,
you know, I can see me being comfortable going forth. Okay. Those weeks add up, those months add up, those years add up, and they fly by rather quickly. So, you were safe. You weren't exciting.
Wow.
So, if you want to keep her, reinvent yourself. Whatever you're doing, do the fucking opposite. Be spontaneous.
You were safe. You were not. Hold on, you were safe. You weren't
exciting.
You weren't exciting.
Because we love fun.
That's deep.
Women love fun, niggas.
That's deep.
Yeah. So, because, and this is the part where we talked about the transaction. Like, my situations have historically been transactions, right? Because you said, oh, he let you go part-time. You should bust it wide open. Yeah. But just because you pay for something doesn't indenture you to someone's body. So then at that point, when they no longer want to abide by the terms and conditions of what was previously met, you have a disconnect. And you can't force that upon someone. Mm-hmm. So at that point, yes, he needs to recalibrate the relationship. He needs to leave from within the home and figure out if his needs aren't being met, if it's plausible for her to sustain making them happy going forward. Because a lot of times men, they'll just wither away and like they'll grow older and they'll go past their prime. Yeah. Stay in situations that they don't belong in because they don't believe themselves. They don't have people to encourage them. They don't know who the fuck they are, and they're scared to go outside. They're scared to jump off the porch. So we got Shorty in the DM. So he's already cheating. Right. Cheating emotionally is still cheating.
Okay. It's not.
All right. Yo, you can get your little coworker fucked up if you want, but that nigga, if that nigga remembers one more, he remember one more Chipotle recipe is up, nigga. It's up.
Listen, now but here's the thing. I don't know why. Like, what would attract you to like your work spouse? Because like who you are at work is really not who you are at home.
Attention. I mean, shit. It's all the affection. Like, it's something new. It's something exciting.
But I'm saying like but niggas be risking it all. Like, you know what I'm saying and then it'd be like.
It don't even be that.
It don't even be that.
I mean, you know.
So are you telling him that he needs to leave? I know what you're
saying. No, he said get an OnlyFans.
What I'm saying is first and foremost, take care of the most immediate needs because getting divorced is expensive, and it's going to be a multi-pronged solution. But in order for him to find the answer, he's going to have to find out who he is today because you said it earlier. Who I was back then, not who I was today. Who I was 4 years ago, I'm a different person today. I have different needs and values and everything like that. Like our goals might have been aligned, but make sure that those goals still align. Yeah. And then from that point, reinvent yourself. You'll feel comfortable if there are opportunities. I agree with the therapy that may open you up, and you might have some blind spots that'll open you up to situations. And then from there, you can check the temperature in your home. Absolutely. You can check the temperature and see if she bothered, see if she willing, and throw some things out there that are different. So you taking the kids and all that, you giving her a break. That's more so conditioning that person just to kind of fall back and be lackadaisical, not lazy, but maybe just a little less active. Yeah. So ask for the participation, whether it be dates with the kids, whether it be play dates, whether it's dates in the community. Mm-hmm. One thing that might get it popping, nigga, get your bag up and Take her around some new people and because them corporate joints where like y'all going to go meet people and she with the wives and she talking shit, she hearing about what they doing, it might spark something. You might become exciting again, or exciting like for the first fucking time. Like you're gonna have to figure that out. But if that's not something that you're willing to work on, because it is the business of marriage, it is a marriage license. Yeah. So if that's not something that you're capable of, just be honest with yourself and get everything in order and. Hopefully God bless they can co-parent and everything else, but
get up out of there. I'm gonna definitely say switch it up. Go ahead. I'm gonna definitely say he should switch it up. I would just feel like
there's a reason. So I feel like you want to get that reason. Like I feel like I'm now at this point I'm really big on communication. So I just feel like you would want to get that reason of why they're not fucking on you. And if you don't know the reason, tell me that. Because we have to be honest. Sometimes we don't have an answer. Like you don't know. Like it'd be a lot of things. Like, I don't want to fuck you because what you said last night at dinner, I wasn't really fucking with. It wasn't really appeasing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like there could be a lot of different layers and reasons to why. So I'm not saying it's just one reason, but I feel like I'm heavy on communication now. So I feel like, tell me.
Yeah, and he's saying like no affection, like no oral sex, no regular sex, no affection. Like so that's like no hugs, no kisses. And people thrive off that. Like that's why the world is the way it is. Sometimes we just need a hug. Like some of these kids really just need a hug. Some of us adults just really need a hug, and life would be so much better, But I was thinking too, like I've had like friends come to me, like when relationships have kind of been on the rocks, and I always suggest too, like counseling is just my number one thing because I'm just an advocate of it because I think we don't talk enough. I think we talk enough. I don't think we communicate enough. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And there's a difference because people might think that they're talking, but you're not actually saying what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're not communicating and getting an understanding, know? And I think that, I always suggest that they do like a 30 days of intimacy or something, because when you do have kids, like you get into this rut, like, and I can't speak on, relationships without kids because I had them my whole life. And it's just like, so you get in this rut and it's just like, you go to work, you come home, you feed the kids, you take them to practice, you know what I'm saying? You go to sleep, you wake back up, you do, you know what I'm saying? It's just a cycle. Yeah. And you have to have something that breaks it. Mm-hmm. And life I don't have to have like a necessarily exciting guy, but like I want to vibe out, like, so we're gonna make our own fun at home. Like you don't have to be like fun in the streets, like, oh, you know what I'm saying, popping bottles, you know what I mean? You don't have to be that, but like I gotta laugh. Like if you don't make me laugh, no.
Absolutely. It's been the same on you for 4 years.
We can't do this. You know what I'm saying? But I think in relationships, like we forget intimacy, and intimacy is not always touching and kissing. Like sometimes it's literally just us putting our phones away, you know what I'm saying, watching something and having a discussion about it afterwards. It's sometimes us, buying books and I read and then you know what I'm saying, and then we come back and we talk about it. It's sometimes just us cooking together. I'm cooking, you cleaning, or you chopping and I'm, frying. Like I just think we have to really get more creative in our relationships, but it's so much going on in social media that once you make one slip up, it's like, oh, well, she's here and she's there and she's doing this. And I'm like, y'all, she really not doing that. Like, that's content creation. I done it before. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not really who the person is.
That's true.
So we have to be real with ourselves and know that, like, sometimes we just really need to turn off everything. Like you said, you kind of went like, you know what I'm saying, silent to focus on the people, like the real people in front of you. I sometimes don't think we focus enough on them, and I'm kind of speaking to myself, but I think we need to just do a better job of focusing on the real people who are here.
That's good. That's good. I mean, you just dropped the mic, man.
Yeah.
So at this point, thank y'all for coming on this show. I had Rob and I had Steph, you know what I'm saying? So at this point, y'all can go ahead and plug yourself. You know what I'm saying? Tell them where to find y'all. Don't know how you gonna plug yourself all the way? I know you be real particular, but I'm gonna give it to Rob because I know he gonna plug all the way. So Rob, plug yourself where to find them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, you can find me outside.
Outside. Wait a minute, and that was with 4 E's at the end, just in case people ain't know.
Yeah, you can find me. You can find me outside. You might meet Rob. You might meet Two Turn Tony.
Period.
But we'll be up through. But on socials, at Sincerely RW on Twitter, at Curated RW on Instagram, at Risk Therapy, across all socials, Lunch Break Productions.
Definitely.
So tap in, man, at Risk Thursday, at Risk Therapy on Thursdays.
Yes, sir.
Every Thursday?
Every single Thursday. Apple Podcasts only, exclusive type thing.
Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, and get that meal plan subscription too while you're there.
Period.
Meal plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's your girl, Miss Mixy. Yeah. AKA, no, actually it's Stephanie. And you can find me on IG. I think it's Heavenly, LEE, 1204.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's it?
You can find me.
Okay.
But you can always find me on Dewey page. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just click. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't really know. I think it's Heavenly 1204, but the Lee is LEE.
Yeah, definitely find her there.
Yeah. And I don't have nothing yet to plug.
Right,
I'm gonna get something.
But you gonna get something though.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna get her a bartender at LLC, so she's gonna be a big bartender out here. Okay,
I'm gonna be a big
All
bartender.
the parties, y'all.
I'm already a counselor.
You already low-key be at the parties in Toledo and shit. They be.
Yeah, I'll be bartending.
We're gonna start booking her in Columbus though, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So
book me.
Find me official DR on Instagram and Twitter, and then on my prescribed page. You know what I'm saying? Prescribed DR _ and prescribed DR Instagram and Twitter. Definitely hit with the TikTok. Hit with the website. You know what I'm saying? Got some things coming, events coming. If we can get a location. But, you know, the pool party's on the way. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to keep saying it even though we don't get a location.
First of all, there's no pool.
The pool party is
coming. Just say party on the way.
The pool party on the way, nigga, in July. So be on the lookout for that. Thank y'all again for coming.
It's June, sir.
It's July, though.
But what I'm saying...
But what I'm telling you, I'm manifestation. Okay. Pool parties in July. So be on the lookout for all that. Definitely pull up, bro. Definitely gotta come. Thank y'all for real for coming on. Well, you was already gonna come on, babe.
I was not coming on. I was not coming on.
Right. No, but honestly though, thank y'all. This is a lot from Miss Mixy, but thank y'all for coming on. Like I said, I think it's good to celebrate the good things in people and in situations. You know what I'm saying? And y'all got anything to leave off on? Anything? Nothing.
We love you.
Period. You know what I'm saying?
Keep God in your life. Period. And do right by your people.
Okay, period. You know what I'm saying? So subscribe with the realest, where we say the things your friends won't say and your man gonna lie about. And we out. You know what I'm saying?